Yeah. Okay. So today I'm going to tell you why you should take your health seriously and explain the best steps to take to improve your overall health. A poor diet, no physical activity, lack of sleep can all cause serious health conditions. And being unhealthy is extremely common health risk, and most people don't consider it a risk. So this is Jenna, like y'all all know. She decided to change her life and start eating right, working out every day, and since doing that, she's managed to lose almost 100 pounds. So obviously it's effective if you just stick with it. When I was researching this topic, I found websites, magazines, and books that all supported these facts and statistics. So let's see some of the ways people become overweight and unhealthy without exactly realizing it. People become unhealthy in numerous amounts of ways. Some people have always had poor eating habits, and some people have just always been on the more immobile side. And others had really good eating habits at one point, and they did sports or they worked out every day, and they just kind of fell out of that regimen. You don't really realize the harm that it's doing to your body because you're not really thinking about it when you're eating that one bad meal that turns into 2, that turns into 3. Some people, can't see time to exercise after they get home that day. You could modify your diet, or you could make sure you get enough sleep, because most people don't get enough sleep, and that leads to obesity. I know I get about probably 6 hours of sleep at night when I really should get 8. I'd like 12, obviously, but that's not going to work with school and work. Most people find it easier to go through a drive-thru or to order something at a restaurant and then just go pick it up rather than go home and cook, or actually take the time to go grocery shopping and find the recipes and everything else. It really is a lot more convenient, but it's obviously definitely not the healthier option. So in the book Getting Thin, it says if you eat the typical American diet, you're eating a lot more fat than you need. So obviously you definitely need to go to the store and buy your own groceries and cook your own meals. After a long day of work, school, errands, anything, it's hard to convince yourself that you have the energy to actually work out or cook dinner. But the consequences of a poor diet, lack of sleep, and physical activity can be extreme. One of the main risks is cancer. So, and also the book Getting Thin, it says there are considerable risks in a diet that's too high in fat. It can, for instance, increase your chances of developing cancer of the colon or large intestine. And obviously, I'm sure at least one of y'all have seen cancer take the lives of one person. You don't want to have to deal with that or put your family through that. So that's why it's smart, to eat healthy and work out every day, even if it's just for a small amount of time. And even if you're overweight and you don't have these conditions, you could be looking at them in the long run, or you could find yourself with less energy or, not as mentally positive as somebody who would eat healthy every single day and work out. A lack of sleep could also cause you to not want to exercise, because you're tired. You don't have the energy to do it. But lack of sleep is also linked to obesity. Biomedical anthropologist Kristen Knudsen notes in USA Today, diet and physical activity play an important part in this, but an additional factor may be inadequate sleep. So you're gambling with your life for just a cheeseburger or a lazy day, watching Netflix and eating pizza and eating anything you want. And it's never too late to take care of yourself or to take a step in the direction to start eating healthy and, to get yourself healthy. It's not really necessarily about the pounds, it's just more about whether or not you're healthy. There's numerous steps you can take. So the 3 major ones is the first one's going to be to detoxify your body. It's necessary to detox every once in a while because you don't really think about all the hard chemicals that you're putting in your body. So that's a good step to take. In ultrametabolism, it says toxins from within our bodies and toxins from our environment both contribute to obesity. Getting rid of toxins and boosting your natural detoxification system are essential components of long-term weight loss and a healthy metabolism. So some ways that you can detox is to go to a sauna, a couple times a week or at least once a week. Eat organic food. And some foods that'll help you detox a little bit better is kale, broccoli, artichokes, pomegranate, garlic, cauliflower, and drinking green tea. Those are all really good foods or a drink to help you detox yourself. Also, you could take some supplements, vitamin C, probiotics, anything that would help out. The most effective solution is obviously going to be your nutrition. And you need to think about it every meal, every single thing that you drink. Just stop and think what you're really putting in your body. If you drink sodas, you could stop, and that would help. That would really help a lot. My mom always tells me don't drink your calories. And also, if you stop drinking Cokes, it's, all that sugar's being cut out and everything else. So you would probably be already taking a step to be more healthy. Portion control is a huge, huge thing about whenever you're looking at your eating. You should do 1 cup, say for instance, 1 cup of cereal, rice, or pasta, which is the size of a baseball. So that's easy to remember. 3 to 4 ounces of beef, chicken, pork, or salmon, which is the size of a deck of cards. So that's also easy to remember. And if you absolutely have to have your bread, then you could do 2/3 of a cup of bread, rolls, potatoes, or small starch portions. And all this is given by the book Change One. Another solution is physical activity, which is also, a very effective solution too. Even if you added 30 minutes a day, that's it. Whether you take the stairs instead of the elevator, or you park a little bit further out in the parking lot, just to give yourself. It all adds up, and you probably see a difference. It also improve your endurance, so you could probably start going more than 30 minutes a day. And Getting in Shape shows stretching and exercising eliminates arthritis and back pain by 100%. And it also can help you with day-to-day life, because if you are, feeling all this pain and it's hard for you to work or do whatever you need to do, then you would eliminate that just by stretching and exercising. Although many risks are being unhealthy, although there are many risks of being unhealthy, there are small and big steps to take. That way you can control your life again. Poor nutrition, inadequate sleep, no physical activity, all amount to overweight and health risks. So what you do today, your future self will either love you and thank you for, or hate you for. That's it. Yay!